Match week 13 is upon us in the world's best league. We got the Sevilla Derby, we got coaches making their debuts, and we got some rising stars that have been catching the world's attention. Match week 13 is highlighted by the Sevilla Derby as Real Betis is set to host Sevilla FC in a matchup between two teams on opposite sides of the La Liga table. Betis sit fourth while Sevilla has found themselves in the relegation zone. The good news is that in matches like this, records go out the window, and all that matters is the 22 guys on the pitch. Betis are coming off a huge league win over Sociedad while Sevilla suffered back-to-back La Liga defeats despite encouraging play. And I can't wait to watch this one go down on Sunday at 3 Eastern. When discussing rising stars in La Liga, Samuel Diaz-Lino's name needs to be included in the discussion. The 22-year-old on Valencia has been turning heads with his dribbling ability and insane pace. The only thing missing for the Brazilian is for this to show up on the stat sheet as he has just one goal this season. Regardless, what's clear to me is that Gattuso ball has been embraced by the Matchday, and the future is bright for Lino and Valencia. For CA Osasuna, their early season success has been highlighted, of course, by the play of Chimi Avila. However, Moy Gomez deserves to have his name put in the conversation as one of La Liga's most efficient attacking midfielders this season. Just in his last game alone, he registered a goal, 2 shots, 2 opportunities created, and 0 turnovers. He's been instrumental in leading Osasuna to their position at 7th in the table, ahead of the club's matchup with RC Celta on Saturday at 1:30 Eastern. It's been an interesting season for RC Celta so far, with some good, some bad, and even a bit of ugly. However, one of the bright spots for the club has been the rise of Gabri Veiga. The 20-year-old had an absolute wonder strike against Almeria last week, only to be sent off 6 minutes later for a dangerous tackle. But Veiga's play has been key for Celta's best moments thus far. In fewer than 500 total minutes, the 20-year-old has 3 goals and 1 assist. Compare that to, say, Pedri, who's played more than double the minutes as Veiga and produced just 2 goals. For Villarreal, the headline for the club is the appointment of Quique Setién as the new manager. Quique brings experience from Las Palmas, Betis, and Barcelona, and the 64-year-old will inherit a Villarreal side that sits at 8th in the La Liga table, ahead of their matchup with Mallorca. One player on Villarreal who's surely excited about the new appointment is Gio Lo Celso, who saw his best years under the manager back in 2018 when he registered 16 goals and 6 assists in 45 games. Real Sociedad has been one of the better stories in La Liga this season, and Brais Méndez is making the case as a player who was possibly the best signing of the offseason. The 25-year-old has had 5 goals and 2 assists this season, but his 5 goals have all been timely and come in crucial moments for the club. In fact, he's already scored more goals than he did all of last season, and we're only 1/3 of the way through. With 7 goals and 3 assists across all competitions, only Robert Lewandowski, Vini Jr., Rodrigo, and Dembele have more among La Liga players. Real Betis' rise to the top 4 of La Liga has been a beautiful story to follow, and the center of all of it has been the man himself, Borja Iglesias. To paint a picture of how good of a season he's having, his 8 goals in La Liga are the most by a Betis player after the first 12 games of a season this century. And what I love most about his style is that he isn't flashy. He's just a head-down, hard-working footballer who's giving Spain a reason to buy him a plane ticket to Qatar.